Before we start today's video, just check out the Huracan STO spec that I have released in the Lamborghini Instagram page. Not this one, this one. This looks so good in green or verde as they said with gloss carbon accents. I don't know what they said it to be exact. And check out this red one as well or Rosso with white accents. But this one looks so good. It's my best spec of the Huracan STO yet. And on that excitement, hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. If you like what you see, do subscribe to the channel and consider turning on the notification bell icon to see more future content as soon as possible. So let's start this video without any hesitation, cause we are not talking about this pegged Huracan Evo. No, sorry, STO. We'll be talking about this. Also, to the viewers who are watching my video this far, I want to wish you a very happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. I hope that next year turns out good for all of us, cause this year was totally catastrophic. I hope you and your family were strong throughout the year, and I hope they keep fighting the next year as well, cause things won't be settling down for quite a while. So yeah, that was quite a motivational announcement, I suppose. So yeah, let's go back to the car. If you don't know what Centenario is, then you don't know about Lamborghini at all. The Centenario celebrates 100 years of its founder, Ferruccio Lamborghini, due to which all these awesome V12 monsters came into being. So this car has 40 units only. It is only 40 units were ever made, 20 coupes and 20 roadsters. All of them are based on the Aventador platform and is powered by 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12, making 770 horsepower. And top speed is claimed to be about 217 miles per hour, and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is done in 2.3 seconds. As you can see, the styling is quite radical on it. You can see hints of Aventador here and there, like the entire silhouette, but overall it's quite limited and it's quite rare. You can see on top of it, it says Centenario, and it's painted in Orancio Exantos, I guess. Orancio Exantos. Yeah, I think I spelled it right. Cause there's a similar spec car in the real world, as shown in one of the Stradman's video when he bought his own Lamborghini Aventador. If you want to see that video, go check it out on his channel. He didn't sponsor me yet again. Summer, please sponsor me. So anyhow, let me show you more about the detail on it. As if by magic, all the doors have been opened. The front bonnet and the rear deck lid also open, but the casing is quite loose. So it's a 1:18 Maestro model from Maestro. You can see the wheel, it's a combination of silver and carbon fiber, similar at the back. You can see the carbon side skirts as well going along the car. You can see the Lamborghini logo on the doors, the famous scissor doors. Let me just clear it out. Yeah, here. And if you look at the front of the car, there's nothing much to say other than to be just wondered. One of my favorite angles of the Centenario is if you look at from this angle, which tells the tale really. It looks so good. I may choose it over the Aventador, but the SUJ looks good as well. So let me open the front bonnet here. You can see the vents here for aerodynamic purposes and to make it quite outlandish. You can see a small storage here with carbon fiber accents, Lamborghini logo here, and the front splitter looks just bonkers. Wait till you see the rear splitter as well. So it has the normal headlight of sorts. The detailing on the Maestro is not perfect, but it's good if you're looking for a budget diecast model car. Inside the interior, you can see it's quite bland, all black, and you can see Lamborghini logo on the dashboard, the steering wheel, and that's pretty much it. Nothing much to show. If you can just see the interior as well, simple bucket seats, accompanied by the glass back here, the Centenario logo above, and you can see the rear intake as well for cooling the engine. Coming above, it has the matte black roof with Centenario logo running all over it, which is, I think it's quite a cool touch for a diecast car as well. Scissor doors into action. Now let me open the engine deck lid. I have to hold it because the fitment is quite loose. So back you can see that 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 producing 770 horsepower.
Sarà pure brutta.
All four-wheel drive. You can also see here the fins for aerodynamics. You can see LP77770-4. 770 shows the horsepower figures and 4 indicates the four-wheel drive system which this car have. Coming to the back of the car, and definitely the most best party piece about this car is the rear diffuser. Let me just clear it. Yeah, there it is. You can see the triple exhaust system at the center, the diffuser that come along just like this, and the tail lights which runs along most of the back of the car. Back there you have a rear spoiler which you can operate by hand, like active. It's active in real life too, and you can put it up and down like just like so. One of the modification I have done it personally is the application of this black tape here. You can see it's not the best job in the world. It's quite shoddy, but anywho, it matches the black and red theme of this car as well. So that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Do consider subscribing to the channel and like the video if you really enjoyed the content. And also wishing you a very happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. So that was it for now. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.